Welcome to the Agree to Disagree podcast. I'm your host, Tyson Peters, and I am joined by Jesse Harbridge. He decided to actually show up today.
Busy getting a W last week.
Whatever you want to say, buddy. So today's episode is going to start off how we usually start it off. We got some quiz time. You know what? Since you weren't here last week, you're going to do your quiz first.
Okay.
You're going to start us off with the NFL number 1 overall draft pick since 1980. This might be a tough one. I know most of the more recent ones. I don't know if you know any of these ones. But you ready? Jesse? You ready? Okay. I can't hear you. I guess we'll do my quiz first since I guess he was too scared to do his quiz first. So I guess I'll do mine. College football's back. So here's all the FBS college football teams. Got 12 minutes to do it, 133 to guess. Let's do it. We'll start off with an easy one. We're going to try and go conference by conference. Got Clemson, Florida State, who's playing tonight. Oh, State. Oh, they accepted ST. We got Duke, Louisville, Virginia. I don't know how to spell. Oh, I forgot the R. Don't know how to spell. Virginia Tech. UNC. Please take that. Okay. NC State. Okay. Pitt. Syracuse. How do you spell it? Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're back.
Try this again.
What?
So let's try this again.
Yeah, now you're going second because you chickened out. I told the audience you were scared. Oh. What else? What's the last team? Is it Boston College? Oh my goodness. Okay, we got the Big Ten. Trying to think of teams in the Big Ten. Ohio State, Michigan, Nebraska, Minnesota, Rutgers, Maryland, Northwestern, Michigan State, Penn State, Indiana. Is it 2 N's or? Okay, it's only one. Only one N. Purdue, the Boilermakers, Iowa. Oh, Wisconsin. I have Iowa. What's another team? Illinois, right? They're in that one. Yes. Let's go to the SEC now. Florida, Georgia, Bama. They took Bama. Interesting. Arkansas. Auburn. I'm trying to think of all the A's. I did not spell that right. Burn. There we go. Vanderbilt. LSU, Texas. Oh, they took that for Big 12. Texas State, because I just thought of that for some reason. Texas A. Oh, that's the dollar sign. And M. It's really annoying that. Ole Miss. Miss State. Oh, they didn't take that. Mississippi. State. Okay. Kentucky. Tennessee. Ooh, I don't think we're doing good so far. South Carolina. One more team. Who is it? Who am I forgetting? Southeastern Conference. Oh, Missouri. Missouri. There we go. Ooh, Conference USA. UTSA. No, wait, they moved. They moved, didn't they? Yeah, they're in the American Athletic now. Conference USA. Is that like with like is Jackson State? No. Uh Louisiana. Oh, that got taken for Tech. Didn't spell that right. Autocorrect? Nope. I don't know how to spell Louisiana. L A Tech? Okay, they gave that. WKU, Western Kentucky, obviously. Liberty, they're a pretty good football team. Don't know how to spell it though. Sam Houston, I know that one. I don't know how to spell Houston though. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, I can't type. Sam Houston not in that one? I for sure thought they were. New Mexico State, Lobos, Middle Tennessee. Oh, Middle Tennessee State. UTEP, University of Texas, El Paso. There's two more in there, which I don't know. So we're just gonna move on to the Mid-American, the MAC. We got Ohio, Miami, Ohio, Akron, the Zips, um, Buffalo, Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan, Northern Illinois. Oh, they took okay. Toledo, Kent State. Okay, where are we going after that one? Um, let's see. We got Central Michigan. I don't know how to spell. I know how to spell Michigan. For some reason, I couldn't think of how to spell it. Ball State. They'll be playing a tough game this week against Georgia. Western Michigan. And we're on to the Mountain West. We'll start with Colorado. Oh, Colorado State. There we go. San Jose State. San Diego State. Diego's not spelled right. Oh no. How do you spell Diego? Is it DIE? Oh, State. There we go. Air Force. Fresno State. Boise State. They got destroyed this week. Utah State. Utah State. State. There we go. Third tries the charm. Nevada. Ooh, Wyoming got a big win yesterday. Dang. UNLV. Two more. Oh, Hawaii. And New Mexico. Right? Yes. Pac-12, Oregon. Oregon State. Washington. USC. Oh, I'm running out of time. I need to break 100. If I don't break 100, I'm sad. Cal. Oh, Colorado. Also got a big win yesterday.
Already there.
Oh, we already have Colorado on there. I know. Washington State. Stanford. Arizona. They'll be heading to the Big 12. Stanford will be heading to the ACC. We got UCLA. They'll be heading to the Big 10. Arizona State. That clears out that one. We're going to go to the Big 12 just so I can get some off. TCU. K-State. Oh, they didn't take that. Kansas State. Baylor. Texas Tech. BYU. Cincinnati. Houston. For some reason, I thought of App State, but I don't know how to spell Appalachian. They're in the Sun Belt. Think. We're running low on time. Iowa State. Think. West Virginia. Why can I not put the R in Virginia? Virginia. That's okay. Oklahoma State. Okay, I broke 100. I'm happy. UCF just joined. That's it. Independent. Notre Dame. UConn. Is UConn still independent? Oh, two N's. Army. Navy's not independent anymore. What's another independent school? BYU used to be independent. UMass. Uh, American Athletic. Tulane. USF. Buzzer beater. I can't think of anything. Oh, it was Sam Houston State, not Sam Houston. What am I doing in Jacksonville State? I should have got those two. But 82%, I'm above average, a 109 out of 133. I'd say I did pretty good. But now it's your turn, Jesse. Will you fail like usual?
What am I trying to do again?
Number 1 overall draft pick since 1980. You have 8 minutes to do it. You ready?
Every time you try and pull, there we go.
Every time I what?
Every time you try and pull this up, it cuts you out a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. I don't
Where
have
you
to
starting?
know year.
Well, you have to just say someone. Hurry. Well, it even gives you the college and the position.
Well, I know Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, Eli Manning.
That's the only time the Chargers have had a number 1 pick. Fun fact.
O.J. Simpson, I believe he was a number 1. I don't know why I thought of him.
Doesn't look like it. I mean,
When was
wait,
he gone?
what? I
O.J.
guess
Simpson.
not.
Cowboys. Cowboys
Look
have
at the
been there.
look at the more recent ones. I bet you could guess those.
Yeah, I'm not big on the more recent ones. Baker Mayfield, Jordan. Oh,
Who went to the Bengals?
hold on. I got another one thinking of. Troy Aikman. Troy, is it Troy?
Yeah.
Did it
Let me
go?
Aikman. No. Is that how you spell Aikman or no?
No. I believe it's A.
It's AIK. Okay.
A. I'm not. Don't ask me about spelling.
You got that there.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
There you go. Cardinals number 1 pick. Don't know that one?
Nope. Was Terry Bradshaw number 1?
I don't think he played in the 80s.
Oh, was it? It's the 80s.
It's 1980. Do
I'm just
you not
thinking,
pay attention, man?
dude. I lost you. I thought you said 1960, but I guess that says 80. Really small. Was Stafford a number 1 pick?
QB from Georgia to the Lions. Yep. Look at that. Who's the QB from Oklahoma? Come on, you should know it.
Mayfield.
To the Rams in 2010.
Kurt Warner played before that.
Yeah. Kurt
And
Warner was also undrafted. 1998 Colts QB from Tennessee.
Colts.
Couldn't be easier.
Wasn't Peyton? Was it Peyton? All right. I thought Eli was the only Manning that was number 1.
No, Peyton went number 1 in 98. Come on,
Oh,
man.
I didn't know that.
Well, obviously not. You have 7 out of 44, and it's been
Quarterback
half
for
your time.
Rams quarterback. Was that
2010?
Goff. Is that Goff?
Oh, in 2016, yeah. But in 2010, he lost the national championship to Florida.
I don't know. I don't watch that much football.
I'll give it to you.
Which quarterback? Wasn't the number 1 quarterback? Wasn't another one Panthers?
What's his name? There, I gave you Sam Bradford. What's his name?
Panthers. Cam
Newton.
Cam Newton.
He would be in 2000. He would be in 2011, but I thought you were meaning 2023.
Oh, I don't know the 2023 one. I don't pay attention. I don't know who gets drafted first.
Bryce Young.
Watch the game.
And then that Cardinals 2019.
2019.
What?
Cardinals? Was that Murray?
Yes, it was Kyler Murray. The EY?
Yeah.
How do you spell Kyler Murray? Another spell check.
Your sister has made this iPad disgusting. I can't hardly see.
Oh, can you stop hitting it like that? Like, come on, man. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting any more. Oh, 2014 Texans should be really easy.
Defensive end?
Yeah.
For the Texans? Oh, Watt. J.J. Watt?
No.
Oh.
Devion Clowney. I didn't know how to spell Devion, so.
Yeah, I have never heard of that guy. Ever.
What about 2012 to the Colts. That should be super easy.
I don't even know who the Colts quarterback is.
Andrew
What?
Luck.
Luck?
Yeah. You
See,
should have got that one.
I never would have guessed he'd have been number 1.
Yeah. Do you want to give up?
QB to US Bengals.
It doesn't. Ooh. 2002 to the Texans. David Carr.
Was Matt Ryan?
No.
No.
He was from Boston College.
Oh, he's Boston
College.
College.
Would you like to give up?
Yeah, sure. Show me which ones it probably doesn't give you the rest, does it?
Oh, it does.
Oh.
You got Billy Sims, George Rodgers. I'm not going to read them all. Oh, John Elway.
I should have known Alex Smith. Oh,
Bo
Elway.
Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, I don't know the guy.
Michael Vick.
How did I forget Michael Vick?
Come on, man. Tavon Walker, Myles Garrett, Jameis Winston.
I just need you to say one thing. Michael Vick was a good quarterback.
Yeah, he was a really good quarterback.
What about a person? Was he a good person?
I guess. I don't know.
Your mom
Probably.
She's going to have a heart attack. You better watch the comments.
Okay. Well, that was enjoyable. You failed your quiz. I passed mine. I didn't even look. What percent did you get? You got 34%, but the average score is 48. So I guess you weren't that.
Give me like knowing college names. I'd have figured
Well,
that out.
I didn't know if you would. I don't know. You're not very smart.
I don't watch a lot of football.
That's my point exactly. Let's go to sports wavelength. The first time you were off by 1, it was I think 8 and you guessed 9. Oh,
Yeah.
second time it was like 5 and you guessed like 3. So
Yeah.
you need to get better.
Yeah.
I would like you to close your eyes so I can show the audience what number today's sports wavelength will be. Your eyes are closed because I'm showing in 3, 2, 1. That is the number. And take that away. You may open your eyes. We are ready to go. What's your first category?
You hold up fingers. Is that all you do?
What? No, I do I do exactly what I do for you. So,
all right.
Here we go.
All right. Let's see here. Basketball teams. Where's
In the NBA?
NBA, yes.
I'm going to say the Denver Nuggets.
Now, is this your opinion of your ones you like?
No, I am basing this off of how they did last season and how good of a team they are.
Okay. Thinking higher.
I'd hope so.
Right. Like
they,
number
they,
10.
they did decent last year.
Ranking of your NFL teams, just because I know where you're at there.
I gotta go with the Chiefs.
How they did, or you like?
How they did.
Okay. Okay.
These are all how they did.
Yeah, and this one I don't know if it's going to play out very well, but it's your most frequently hit club in your bag. Like, what's the most frequently used club in your golf bag?
I mean, I use the putter every hole.
Okay. I'm going to guess 10.
You're going to guess 10.
10. Don't even ask me a second guess. I'm 10.
I can't believe you would mess it up again.
Did I mess it up again?
No, you didn't. 10
Ah,
is the magic number.
there we go.
Congratulations. If I was
That's a
wearing a
dub.
hat, I'd say hats off to you. Congratulations. You finally, out of, how many episodes has it been? Like 3? 10 is the final number. Um, yes, so great job there. And you know what? Now you're going into the next segment on a high, so you're probably gonna win. We're on to sports math.
Probably not.
Probably not. We both are
That's,
very bad at this one.
I stepped it up on this one for you.
I kind of did a few hard ones too. So the first one I thought was a little hard for you because you're not very bright with this kind of subject. Um, we got number of NHL teams.
Oh crap!
I was
Is there
thinking
20?
you could base it off of how many MLB teams there are, how many NHL teams there are, or how many NBA teams there are, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know any of those. I know there's 32 football team.
Or maybe base
That
it off of that.
I'm gonna say 32. Yeah,
Okay, Aaron Rodgers' number as a New York Jet.
12. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure. It's 12. Stop looking at me like that.
number of players on an NFL roster.
54.
Okay, so if you're doing your math correctly, 32 plus 12 is 44,
Yep.
plus 54 is quick math.
44, 98.
I'm the one in school. Yes, 98. Okay. So it should be 98. We got NHL teams,
How many? Probably like,
32.
oh, okay.
Well, look, you can look, you can look. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Aaron Rodgers' number on the Packers, or on not on the on the Jets, sorry, is 8.
8? He's 8? Oh, damn it. Ah.
93 was your answer because 53 people are on our roster. 93 is the total. 98 was so close, though.
That's pretty close.
Wow. I was surprised to see that kind of guess out of you.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I've got a hard one. I don't think you're gonna get it this week.
Oh, I
But
never get it, so.
I'm gonna start off easy. I'm gonna say Deuce Vaughn's K-State jersey number.
Ooh, I thought it was like 22 or 42. I think it's 42 in the NFL, but it was 22 at K-State.
Okay.
I
So
think. So K-State 22. So, okay, I
K.
think it's at 22 right now.
Okay. Now we're gonna get harder. Highest point total in an NFL game, and I'll give you the year.
73.
19
73 by the Redskins.
total.
Total.
Highest
So
point total in the
so the
NFL.
Giants plus the Redskins. Oh, we will never find out, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I
What are
think it was
you
the
guessing?
Giants. Well, just chill out. I think it was the Giants and the Redskins. I know that, and I think the Redskins scored like 73 and the Giants scored like 40. So I'm gonna go like 130. I think it was like 73 to 40, which is pretty high scoring. But I think I'm gonna go with 130. Would that make it 113?
Yes.
Yeah. So
73
113.
113.
Okay, 113
Okay.
plus
So
22
113.
right now. Yep.
Okay. Now, Babe Ruth's all-time home runs.
Oh my, jeez. Um, like where do I even start?
You there?
Um, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth.
Get your fingers off the typewriter there, your
I'm
computer.
not typing. I'm actually not typing. Oh my gosh. Babe Ruth's all-time home runs? Oh, that's gotta be, like, I feel like 800 maybe or something like that? I don't know. Wait, so Imma go it's either I think it's between, like, 750 and 800. Imma
750 and
go
800.
I'm gonna go 750. So that puts me at 750, 772 plus 113 is 885. I think my answer is 885.
Okay. Deuce Vaughn's K State number 23.
23? I swore it
23.
was like 22.
Oh,
Okay,
23.
so I'm automatically off if
Highest point total in an NFL game was in 1966 against the Redskins and the Giants. You're right.
I knew that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
72 to 41. 113. You were right.
I was right, but I had the wrong score.
Yep.
That's actually really funny.
So you were right there. And Babe Ruth's all-time home run 714 with a
I was
total of
pretty close.
850.
I was
You were pretty
pretty
close.
close.
Pretty close.
And I swore Deuce Vaughn wore 22. You're such a liar. Deuce Vaughn did wear 22.
Deuce Vaughn.
You're a
K-State.
liar.
Jersey number
You're a
23.
liar. It says 22 on here. It's literally 22.
Is it 22?
What? Yeah, look, wait, look, I'll share my screen. I'll show
But who was 20?
everyone in this world.
Right?
22, Deuce Vaughn.
Well, then the stupid.
22.
Sure enough. All right. You were off by
So,
more now.
but hey, I
You got
got Deuce Vaughn and that game right. That's
the
that's
game
crazy. If I knew,
was
if
crazy.
I,
The
well,
great
I
game
knew it
was
was like,
crazy, and the fact that you knew
I,
that it was Redskins and the Giants. I even wrote it down, the year and then who it was, and the total or the other points, just so I knew I could tell you.
well, I knew it was the Redskins Giants from just like knowing stuff. And then I knew the Redskins scored like 73, but I guess it's 72. And then I knew the Giants scored somewhere in the 40s.
Hmm.
But that's kind of
Pretty
crazy.
impressive.
We both did really good. Man, maybe we should bring this segment back again. Like cuz the first time we did it, we were sucked. We were
I still
awful.
up Hughes Vaughn's number. I should have known that it was 22. Why did I think it was? Why did I look up and see 23?
Fake K-State fan, folks. But it's time for a tier list before we talk about sports more. We got NFL tier list here. And season starts next week and we got a tier list of all the teams. We got Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl contenders, playoff teams, potential wild cards, missing the playoffs, mediocre at best, young but intriguing, and the number one pick contention. So, you ready for this?
I suppose.
Okay, we're going to start off with the New Orleans Saints. Where do you think they finish on this kind of tier? Or, like, where do you think they are right now?
Every time you pull up another screen and share your screen, it goes nuts.
Oh, well, I think they're mediocre at best. Actually, they're in between here, but I think they're a little better than mediocre. I think they're going to miss the playoffs. I mean, Derek Carr
Think?
can't save their franchise. What do you think? What?
Yeah, I was gonna put potential, but they may
Nah,
miss it.
I don't think so. I don't think so, bub. Dolphins playoff team. I mean,
Yep.
all they have to do is keep Tua healthy, which shouldn't be too hard, I guess. And then honestly, I don't know. I don't feel too high on the Ravens this year, but because I just feel like the Lamar Jackson is not as good as people say he is. But that's just my hot take.
That's
I
talk.
think they're going to be a playoff team, though.
You think?
Yeah. You think they're potential wild cards?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think potential wild cards puts them in the. They're gonna make the wild card because they're not winning their division. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, potential wild cards is perfect. Bengals are Super Bowl my Super Bowl favorites. What about you?
I would put Super Bowl contender.
Contender? So th- they're in my Super Bowl, I will say. But if you want to put them in contender, we can. Who's your Super Bowl? I just want to hear this.
Chiefs. I think they'll be back.
I think it's Bengals Eagles.
Think?
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely think it's Bengals Eagles.
Think the Eagles will be as good as they were last year? You don't think they're just a one-hit wonder?
I think they're going to be better than they were last year.
Possibly.
But they did have a pretty easy schedule. The Broncos, I got potential wild cards. You listen, you even had them going 9-8, which is a potential wild card spot. 9-8 could get them the 7 seed. Just give me one playoff game to watch the Broncos. I will live happy.
Okay,
They're
I got
going
one
in the
for
potential wild.
young but intriguing.
What?
Green Bay, I think, is young and intriguing. I don't think they're going to make a wild card this year. I think they're missing the playoffs for
No.
sure.
Yeah.
But I
But
think
they are young
Love
and intriguing.
Love
But
is going to be to see.
one thing I have to ask you, were we talking about the Packers? No, we were talking about the Broncos, okay?
I know, but we're over the Broncos. You can watch. You can hopefully get your one playoff game to watch,
They're
and
probably
just
going to get blown out by the 2-seeded Chiefs. The New York Football Giants, I think they could be potential wild cards again. They re-signed Saquon Barkley, gave Danny Dimes a huge bag. I have them potentially wild cards. What about you?
Yep, I agree with that. I
Okay,
agree.
I'm glad we finally agreed. The Vikings. Okay, so they were such a fraudulent team last year, but I think they win their division or get second. I think they get second in their division, so they're gonna have to fight for a wild card spot. But with Justin Jefferson on your team, it's and making the incredible plays he does, it shouldn't be too hard for them to fight for that wild card spot.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, I think the Rams are number one pick contenders.
You think?
Honestly, I think yes. I think they're number one pick contenders. They're not going to be a good team unless they have Cooper Cup healthy and Matthew Stafford healthy, which didn't happen last year, and they went like 4-13.
True, true.
And then I also have the Buccaneers down there. I think the Buccaneers get the first pick this season. And
I, I don't know. Mayfield could pull it off.
you think Baker Mayfield's going to pull it off? I mean,
Possibly.
the only problem with the Buccaneers having the first round pick is last time they had a first round pick, they picked Jameis Winston. Not someone
Mm.
you want to pick there. But Caleb Williams, very good quarterback option, and they need a quarterback. I think the Lions are a playoff team. I think they win their division. What about you?
Yeah, I'd say that they're going to win the division. Um, who else you got down there?
Got the Bears.
Cowboys.
I think they're just missing. Are we on the Cowboys? No, the Cowboys are all the way down here.
I don't know if you're picking from there or what. Your
I'm
screen is
picking from
so
the top of the line.
okay. Now I know.
Jeez, come on. I do it every
You
time,
think they're
bud.
playoffs? You think they missed the playoffs?
Who?
The Bears.
Yes, I think they missed the playoff, but just barely. I think they're going to be a good team, though.
San Fran.
49ers, Super Bowl contenders. Every year they are. And honestly, if the Eagles go down and the Bengals go down, I could see a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl. But I think also a Bengals 49ers Super Bowl is likely. And then we got the Eagles. I
Super
have
Bowl.
them as Super Bowl favorites. I don't
I
think
would.
you would agree, yeah. I don't think there's any question there. Especially of what they did last season. The Raiders, I'll put them in mediocre at best. They are not a good team. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're in a
Who,
stacked division. It's
who
going to
did
be
they
tough for
get?
them.
Quarterback
Uh, Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
He has experience in those big games, but I don't know if he can lead the Raiders there, especially after they traded Darren Waller to the Giants. We got the Commanders, young but intriguing, I would say. I don't know about you. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't really
Well, I
know
mean,
much about them. They haven't been a very good team at all. And so unless they come out and surprise, I don't see them being anything. They miss playoffs for sure. I don't even know if they're mediocre.
yeah, they have a really good young core, I'd say, with Terry McLaurin, uh, and their running backs, Antonio Gibson. Um, and then the only problem is they're starting Sam Howell, and I don't know how good Sam Howell's going to be, but we'll see. I think the worst team in the league as well. Like one of these two teams are going to get the number one pick. And honestly, I think I'm going to move the Rams up. They don't deserve to be down there in number one pick contention because it's just these two teams that are going to be battling out for it. They're going to be tanking.
I
Honest,
up
what?
where you. I see the Bucks where you put the LA Rams. I think Mayfield's going to surprise you.
Yeah, well, you're
He's got
delusional.
Tom Brady left over for wide receivers and everything.
Just
I don't
because
know. He's got a
if
good back.
just because your wide receivers are good doesn't mean you're going to be a good team if your quarterback can't throw. If your quarterback
Bro.
can't throw 50 yards down the field to your wide open best receiver in the league, that doesn't matter. Then you have the best receiver in the league.
It'd be like saying Tebow couldn't throw.
Not in the NFL, he couldn't. He could at Florida.
Steelers, you
Um,
put
I think they fall short of the playoffs. Actually, you know what? Uh, I'll put fall short of the playoffs. I just don't know if Kenny Pickett can do it.
I was gonna put him in young but intriguing, but he's been in there what 2 years now?
This will be his second year.
Oh, this would be yeah. I don't see him making playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could see them making the playoffs, like maybe as a 7 seed, but I don't know. Uh, another Super Bowl contender, would you
Yep,
say?
yep.
Yeah, Bills obviously always up there, but they can't win in the big situations. They're gonna have to get that figured out. Falcons, mediocre at best. I mean, they might win their division, but they also might win their division with a 6-11 record. If we're being honest here, they're in the NFC South, but um, I just don't think the Falcons team is that good. I mean, I could honestly put them here. I mean, we should maybe put them here because like
Yeah,
they're gonna have Bijan Robinson. They got Drake London. Kyle Pitts is still young. Desmond Ritter. Let's put them in young but intriguing because I'm excited to see the Falcons in years to come. Um, the Seahawks. Can Geno Smith do it again? Is my
I
question.
think I think they are potential wild cards
I
for
think
sure.
Geno Smith does it again.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a fluke. So
no,
Patriots, I think they're mediocre. I mean, there's not much else to say. Haven't been that good since Brady departed out of New England, and I think this is Mac Jones's last chance to prove himself to Belichick and the Patriots, or
yeah. I
he's
think
going to be done.
getting rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, they got Caleb Williams, Drake May in the next draft. Uh, Yeah, and if Mac Jones does do good, maybe they push for running back like Blake Corum or something. We'll see, but they are definitely mediocre at best. Same with the Cleveland Browns. I mean, the weird thing is they have such good talent on their team, they just never can win. I mean, they have Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett. Like, they have a pretty good team, but they just never can win, and I think they're mediocre.
Yeah.
Plus, they're in a tough division. Texans, I'm also going to put them at young and intriguing. A very young core. CJ Stroud. Will he do good? Will he do bad? We'll find out. I think it's going to be a very good learning year for them. And I expect 6 wins for them, 5 wins, but we'll see. Are you going to say anything about him, Jesse?
I don't know much. I After they got rid of Deshaun Watson, I haven't paid attention to him, so I'm not going to comment on that. That team should be up there. I don't know. I see the Chiefs, but I don't know who else. I don't know who they'd go against. Eagles, good
I
chance if they're as
I
good as they
think
were
they
last.
I think they go against Eagles, 49ers, and like there's not much power from the NFC, I feel like. I mean, Cowboys I see getting second in their division, so they'll be wild cards, and then they're gonna lose in the first round like usual because they're gonna choke. Just another team that chokes a lot, the Chargers. They choke a lot. They
Yeah,
choked their 30 was it third 27 nothing lead last year to let's just go to a Trevor Lawrence led Jacksonville Jaguars, the playoff team. They're winning that division, I think, easily. I mean, you got the Colts, Titans, and Texans in a division. You should be able to win it. And then with the Colts or with the Jets, they got Aaron Rodgers. I think they're potential wild cards. I think they're a sleeper this year. I don't
yeah.
know. What do you think?
I don't know. It'll depend on how Aaron Rodgers pulls that team together. I don't know. They got some talent, but it'll be whether that veteran quarterbacks. I've heard stories and watched shows about how Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers came up, and I don't know if he's going to do well with young guys. I know he didn't
Yeah,
do it in Bay.
yeah. We'll find out. Panthers, young but intriguing. We'll see what Bryce Young does. I think the Colts are also
Hey,
young but intriguing.
you didn't get that one from the left.
What are you gonna do? Sue me?
You think the
And I
Texans
think
are?
the Titans are mediocre at best. That's our tier list. We will see what happens when the season comes
Not bad.
next weekend. We got the opener on Thursday night. Chiefs versus Lions. It's going to be a good one, and we'll do picks shortly. But first, we need to talk about college football's back. I said that last week. It kind of was true. There were only a few games last week, but now it's 100% true. College football here, and it's here to stay. We're going to be talking about week one, giving our 10 pick predictions uh, of
How
next
about,
week.
how about some of
What?
those college scores this last week or this first week?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Obviously college football, you start off playing teams that are not in your conference, and those big teams usually try to go for those small teams. Great example here with Oregon defeating the Portland State Vikings. Who? I
I
mean,
never.
in the comments, I think his name's Mark Craddock. I bet you could do some research for us to find out who that team is and what they're known for or what they do. Because they got stomped. I mean, the fact that they scored one touchdown against that Oregon Ducks defense says a lot. But their defense couldn't hold Bo Nix and the Oregon offense in a very close 81-7 football game. And that's just the start of the blowouts here and the high scoring madness. Thursday, we're only going to talk about the big games with the big teams. Thursday started with Florida versus Utah. Thought it was going to be a pretty good game. Florida's QB did not know much and didn't play all that well. Utah got the 24-11 win. Tennessee, Virginia, yesterday, Tennessee beats Virginia 49-13 in pure domination. And Iowa struggled a bit, but got it going with their good defense, 24-14 victory against the Utah State Aggies, the alma mater of Jordan Love. Michigan started off to kind of a slow start, but ended up getting things done against East Carolina 30-3. Oklahoma put a beating. And when I say beating, that I say that lightly. 73-0 against the Arkansas State Red Wolves. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, these big teams pick the easiest opponents they can. Um, Colorado under Deion Sanders gets their first win under the Deion Sanders in the Deion Sanders era, taking it 45-42 against the TCU Horned Frogs, the defending national runners up. Ole Miss defeats Mercer 73-7, and the fact that Mercer scored on them makes me happy for them. Honestly, every team that scored at least 7 or 3 points against those big teams, I am proud of, and I think that's a win for them. I can't say that about Arkansas State though. They lost 73-0. But yeah, Ole Miss goes to 1-0. Oregon, we already talked about. Ohio State, one of the rare occasions that you have a week 1 game against a conference opponent, but they defeat the Indiana Hoosiers 23-3. Wisconsin beats Buffalo 38-17. Texas versus Rice 37-10 victory. Notre Dame beats Tennessee State 56-3. Washington defeats Boise State, in which was a close game until it was like 9-7 for a while there. Boise State was winning, and then Washington just pulled away in a 56-19 victory. This is the game that caught me off guard. Georgia defeated Tennessee Martin, TN Martin, the Skyhawks, but they didn't blow them out as much as I thought they would. A
And more
48-7 victory. Yeah, a 48-7 victory. USC goes 2-0, 66-14 victory against Nevada. Kansas State defeats Southeast Missouri State. I mean, you should beat Southeast Missouri State by 45 points. Looking like an 8-man game there. 52-10 victory for Texas A&M over the over the New Mexico Lobos. And I was watching College Game Day, and one of the guys picked the Lobos to win on an upset, and they lost by 42. So great pick
yeah,
there.
yeah.
North Carolina defeats South Carolina in the battle for Carolina 31-17. I watched this game. It was pretty good. Drake May looking for the Heisman this season. Penn State under new quarterback defeats West Virginia 38-15. Alabama beats Middle Tennessee 56-7, and Tulane beats South Alabama 37-17. We move on to today's game. We have Oregon State. So San Jose State played last week and got annihilated by USC, and then again they play Oregon State this week, get annihilated 42-17. A tough start to their year, but a great start to Oregon State's year. And then the game of the week, number 5 LSU versus number 8 Florida State. I am watching it right now in front of me while doing this podcast. You could probably say I'm a multitasker here. All knotted up at 17 with 6:33 to go, and then we got Clemson favored to win against the Duke Blue Devils, which is pretty self-explanatory. So now let's get on to our picks for next week, college football. We're going to do this a little different than how we do the NFL picks. With the NFL picks, we will go like 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. This one is based on a point system. I'll pick 10 games. We'll pick those 10 games, and the 10th game we do is the game of the week, which is going to be worth 5 points. All the other games are worth 1 point. So, first game, Utah versus Baylor. This one, I have Utah winning. What about you?
Utah versus Baylor, and you have Utah.
Yeah, Utah's been just phenomenal. They were phenomenal in that game, especially with Cam Rising hurt. They had a great quarterback production, even though Cam Rising was hurt. So I'd like to see what they do against the Baylor Bears, who are already 0-1
Yeah,
with.
I'm gonna say Utah on that one.
Yeah, I'd hope so. I mean, Baylor lost to Texas State 42-31, and
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to lose to Texas State when you schedule them on your schedule.
No,
Next up, Notre Dame versus NC State. I
NC
I'll let you pick first. We'll alternate.
Notre Dame, huh? I'm gonna say Notre Dame on that one.
I also picked Notre Dame. They looked good, had good quarterback production from Sam Hartman, looking to win a Heisman. He's in the Heisman race currently, and maybe next week we talk about more of the Heisman race and who will be Heisman hopeful.
I'm just gonna say that it's nothing against your mom, but I would have picked NC State on a normal basis because that's where she went. She did some schooling, so
Uh, wait.
shout out to her.
Um,
But
Yeah, but NC State not a good football program. Well, they're actually decent. But Notre Dame just outmatches them. Uh, the battle for Iowa, the Cyclones versus the Hawkeyes, Iowa State. Who do you got?
Iowa State, huh?
Iowa State.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say Iowa.
I also went with Iowa. Um, a really good team. They're
It,
really good.
I think it'll be closer, but I'm gonna
I
say
think it's
Iowa.
going to be a pretty close game too, but Iowa State out. Some of their starters are out because of the gambling problem at the beginning of the season. So we'll see how that plays into effect. Next we got Ole Miss versus Tulane. The Tulane Green Wave winning the Cotton Bowl last year looked really good in their first game this year, and I went with Tulane to beat Ole Miss. They're both 1-0. It'd be a big win for Tulane. I got them winning.
I'm gonna say Ole Miss, even though it's
Oh,
at Tulane. I'm gonna say Ole Miss.
it is at Tulane, which will be huge for them. Tulane won the Cotton Bowl against Heisman winning quarterback Caleb Williams and that furious USC
Tough one.
offense last year, but we will see. SMU at Oklahoma should be a pretty decent game, I'd say. But Dylan Gabriel looked really good against Arkansas. I mean, you should look good against Arkansas State, especially them putting up 73 points on them. Uh, but I took Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Next, we got Oregon at Texas Tech, and Um, Texas Tech did not look good against Wyoming. They lost to Wyoming. A Big 12 team losing to a Mountain West team is unheard of unless you're Boise State usually. Um, and I mean,
The
what do you
Ducks.
think? You think
Ducks.
Colorado State or like San Jose State's beating another Big 12 team?
I think
They're
Colorado.
bad. You think Colorado
Oh,
State could beat any Big 12 team?
yeah, I think they could.
What team?
I'm gonna say Baylor. I think they could be Baylor.
You think Colorado? I want to see the setup now. Scrimmage right here. There's no way. But
No,
yes, we both went Oregon here. There's no way CSU, Colorado State could beat the Baylor Bears.
they could. It could
It's
happen.
just not happening. They lost already this year. They lost to I think it
True.
was Washington State. Um Next we got Tulsa at Washington. And this one, Washington dominant in their first win. They're the number 10 ranked team in the country against Tulsa. They should be winning this game. That's why I picked them to win. I mean, maybe you go a little frisky and throw out an upset here, Jesse.
Yeah. No. No, not against Tulsa. I think
thought I'd
Washington's
get him.
got it. You ain't gonna
I
get me.
thought I'd get you.
Wa-
And wow. Just want to put a report here. Florida State, big play, sets them up first and goal at the 1 in a 17-17 game. I'll keep doing updates here. We both go Washington though. Pretty self-explanatory. They have the home field advantage and they're the number 10 ranked team in the country. We got battle of unbeatens, but pretty much everything should be unbeatens. 1-0 Texas A&M, 1-0 Miami. I took Miami here for an upset. What do you got?
Hmm. Ah, man.
Ooh,
Miami, right?
Miami versus Texas A&M
At Miami.
at Texas A&M. It's
No.
at Miami.
Um,
This just in, touchdown, Jordan Travis, Florida State leads 23, now 24-17.
I think I'm gonna take Texas A&M.
Yes, finally. Okay, I go risky. I take the upsets. You just sit
We
around and
we
take
got
all.
two. We got two that are opposite.
Yeah. So I'm gonna win. This one we got the young. The only reason I put it in here, it's gonna be a blowout, but I put Youngstown State versus Ohio State because Youngstown State's mascot is the Penguins. And I'm on that Penguin train. Penguin Power defeats Ohio State.
Just give me the
I
point.
no.
Just give me the point.
I'm just kidding. I took Ohio State even though I want to see those Penguins. Deep down in my heart, I'm cheering for the Penguins. I love that. And then we got the game of the week between Texas and Alabama. Great game last season, great game this season. I got the upset. Number 11, Texas defeats number 4, Alabama. What do you got?
I honestly was thinking that. I'm surprised you.
Oh, I think Quentin Ewers played very well last week, even though it was against Rice. But he is looking for a Heisman caliber season, and a win here definitely would help his case in doing so.
That Bama.
It is at Bama. Last year was at Texas. But
I
last year, Quentin Ewers got hurt in this game last season. So
I'm gonna go Bama.
Alabama has a new quarterback.
Yep, I'm going Bama.
And wow, the loser does another favored team, taking no risks, having no fun. What's the point
No
of you
what?
even being here? What's the point of you even being here?
I don't know.
Just
Uh,
go. Just leave. Just leave.
what we got next there, Skillbilly?
Hurry up and leave before I tee you up. Bama is favored to win though. Um, but oh, there. Ah, we'll be fine. Let's go, Texas. 5 points to me. Might as well put it down already.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay,
Bam.
next we got. Let's do our fantastic and amazing NFL Week 1 picks and preview. We got the picks. Time to go down and pick our picks. Pick our picks. Pick. Yeah, sure. We'll go with it. Let's do it.
Starting with today.
Got Thursday night football. Chiefs host the Lions.
Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs. I was gonna go Lions here, but then I realized I really need to beat you. And I don't see an upset happening, especially at Kansas City. Um, so why don't we both just go Chiefs? Saints Titans.
Saints.
I also picked the Saints. I just think they're just better. I mean, all around, just a better team. Geez, I can't spell your name. Uh, I don't think the Titans are very good. But a team that I do think is pretty good, the Vikings. I have them defeating the Bucks. And you know what? Since you said, "Oh, I believe in Baker Mayfield so much in our tier list," why don't you pick the Bucks?
I'm going to.
You are?
Yeah.
Good. I hope you do. Yeah. Okay. Have fun being 2-1, loser. I got the Sam Howell led Commanders.
Same.
Okay, 49ers. What about
Yeah.
you?
Check me up over on the left.
Huh?
Check me up there too. Browns, Bengals. I'll be Bengals.
Bengals should win this game. Will they win this game? I don't know, but they should, hopefully. Uh, they do kind of struggle with the Bears a lot though. Or the Browns, sorry. Panthers, Falcons. I wanted to go Falcons so bad, or I wanted to go Panthers so bad, but I think the Falcons pull it out. I think these two teams split. I think the Panthers win at their house, and the Falcons win on Sunday at their house.
Falcons for me.
I just don't see Bryce Young going right out there and winning. But you know who I do see going out there right and winning? Uh, Lamar Jackson, and I'm assuming you do too.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was pretty self-explanatory. What do you got on the Colts Jaguars? Because I have the upset here.
You have the Colts going in?
I do. What do you got?
I've got the Jags.
I do too. I'm just kidding. I'm not picking the Colts. Anthony Richardson hasn't shown enough in preseason. I don't believe in that team currently at the stage they're in. And see how I colored every team? Look how much dedication I put into this.
You put in some time.
I did. I think the Bears defeat the Packers.
I can't go against my team.
Well, guess what? Rodgers is said to be their father, but Rodgers ain't there anymore. I got the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles. Rams. Ooh.
I got the
Take C.
Seahawks. I think Geno Smith does it again.
Yep.
And then Chargers
Dolphins.
Dolphins. This is I think the game of the week. Um this or the Lions Chiefs, but I got to go with the team that's in my favorite team's division, the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert's going to play really well. Disagree. Disagree.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
Yeah. See, we can't always have the same thing because then we're just going to have the same record at the end of the season. So I'm glad you picked there. I got the Broncos winning. I hope you do too.
As badly as I want to pick the Raiders, I'm going to pick the Broncos.
Yeah, that's what I thought, boy.
I can't pick the Raiders. I don't like the Raiders.
Honestly, Cowboys going into MetLife, I want to say they split, but I think the Cowboys are too good. I think they're
Cowboys.
going to win. And I don't want to do that, but I did. Bills Jets, I think the Bills win. What
Bills.
did I just hear you say Jets?
No, I did
I think
not
I heard
say.
I think I heard Jets.
I do not want
I'm
Jets.
just kidding. You don't trust your guy, Aaron Rodgers?
Nope.
I mean, he's not said to be the father of the Bills. He's said to be the father of the Bears. But looks like we split in three different games. So hopefully the Vikings take a win, Bears take a win, and the Chargers take a win. Uh, we'll come back next week. We will see who won college football, and we will see who won our our NFL of the week. Obviously, we're doing this the entire season. So hopefully I win, obviously. Because I'm better at everything usually.
Uh,
I've never lost to Jesse in anything. Fun fact, including uh
what
uh
about Day?
Huh?
What about Madden today?
Well, I thought we were going into true or false, but we have one more thing before that, and I was gonna say including true or false, but we're not at true or false yet. We're doing guess the top 100 player. Okay, so I'm gonna give Jesse a player like Patrick Mahomes, and they come out with the top 100 players list. He has to guess where Patrick Mahomes is on this list. Obviously, number one, he's not. He's just an example here. So we'll see if you can get one of these five right.
Somebody I know, at least.
Every single person you should know.
Yeah,
Okay,
if sat around on the couch and watch football all the time.
we got Joseph Burrow.
No, Burrow. God, I'm glad this isn't your list.
I'd put
Uh,
Burrow at 2.
huh?
If this was my list, I'd put Burrow at 2.
I'm gonna say he's top 10. I'm
I'd hope so. It's Joe Burrow.
gonna say 5.
One off, he's 6.
6.
You know who number 2 on this list is? It's not anyone I have on here. I'm pretty sure it was Jalen Hurts when I looked at it.
Really?
No,
Hur-
Jalen Hurts was 3. Justin Jefferson was 2, I think. Yeah.
Hurts is
You
over. Wow.
I think it's because of his season, just the one season he had. Okay, this one shocked me. We got Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, top 20. 16.
Now, I told you this one shocked me. 96.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was
Whoa.
like, that is disrespectful.
Man. Yeah, that one's
Um,
bad.
we got Miles Garrett.
Don't even know who that is.
Bears. You used him in Madden today from the Browns.
You said Bears.
I did. Did I?
Yeah. Browns.
Browns. You used him today.
Okay.
He's like the left outside linebacker, I think, or D end. He's one of the two. I don't
Oh,
know.
right the end.
Yeah.
Mm, 82?
20.
Really?
He's really good.
Wow. Yeah, see, I don't even know the guy. Besides using him today. And I didn't even know I used him.
We got
Because I'm controlling the whole team.
the Bears' father,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
He's going to be up there. He's going to probably be.
He's number 10.
No, he's not. You're not going to give me the answer. 8.
He's top 60. He's number 51.
8.
He's 51.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if you heard anything I said. I said he's top 60, and then when you said your answer, I said he's 51. I
Yeah.
whispered.
I heard you say 10. He's 10. No, he's not.
I did say that. Next up we have Jalen Ramsey, and this one kind of shocked me because I thought he'd be a little bit. I won't tell you if it's higher and lower. Interception by the Florida State Seminoles as they lead this game 24-17 at the start of the fourth quarter. They'll have the football inside the 25.
45.
I thought he'd be higher than what he is. He's 36, but I thought he'd be a little higher. Okay, next. Now, back. I always beat Jesse, and something else I beat him at was true or false. Bringing it back. It wasn't in last episode because somebody was a little late, and by a little I mean like an hour late. So let's just get to it. Why don't we? Whoa, my paper flipped. Almost saw my answers. Just kidding. No answers are on here. See, nothing, nothing. Oh, those are my answers. Okay. Okay. My answers are actually on the computer. Here we go. I'll give you 5 first.
Oh, you're going to give me 5 first.
Yeah. True
Oh.
or false? The Olympic Games were held in Atlanta in
False.
1992.
False.
Why do you
False.
say that?
Because I've seen the answer. You showed it to me. No, I actually looked on. This was on one of the things I looked up for true and false, and I had answered it wrong.
All of mine are from that quiz, Jesse. No way.
Yes. Yes. False.
Oh my gosh, that's correct. Actually, one of them is not, okay? And my fifth question isn't.
Let's see if
A
I can give you
a score of deuce is 60 to 60.
false.
2 for 2.
We took the exact same quiz.
It's on the same website we take all our other quizzes for quiz time. The first recorded game of American football took place in 1829.
False. I don't know the year. 1960.
Come on. Celtic was an association football team based in Wales.
False. I think.
Oh my gosh. 4 for 4. Going into the only question that I made myself, which now I'm going to start making them myself. The number 4 seed in the national championship. So, like, they beat the number 1 seed and go to the national championship. They are 4-0 in the national championship.
True.
It's false. They're 2-0.
Oh.
4 for 4. Did you get any of yours off that website or that quiz?
Yep.
Oh,
But one. I did one that's not.
so I might go 4 for 5 as well.
And I can change them really quick. It's easy.
No, you can't. Let's go.
Let's change
5.
it.
No, time's up. I'm going to give you a
There are
technical for waiting too long.
There are 15 players on a rugby union team.
There are how many?
15.
Oh, that's false.
That's one. The world record for men's triple jump is 19 meters.
Are you serious? I did this question in like the first true or false.
Did you really? Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
think so. It's true.
False! It's 18. I said 19.
Oh,
Gotcha.
well, we still did that in the
Yeah,
first
I
true or
didn't
false
know
because
that.
I looked off that website.
I did not know that one.
I looked off that website.
The backstroke is the slowest of the 4 competitive swimming strokes.
I don't know. Probably false.
Yep.
I would say breaststroke slower.
Germany won the first FIFA World Cup.
The fact that you didn't call it FIFA
I don't
is
like
funny. Second of all, I already asked you that question. It's Uruguay who won it, so false. Okay, to match
Okay.
with you.
Golf's Walker Cup is named after the great grandfather of President George W. Bush.
Seems really specific. What's the
Or
cup called?
Or did I mess it up? Golf's Walker.
We'll say false. Or true.
Which one is it?
True.
Are you sure?
False. No, true. True. I'm true.
Are you sure? Because this is to tie it up.
I couldn't be more sure. I couldn't be more sure.
It's true.
Yeah! Let's go! Mic drop. Goodbye. Yes!
You know, I thought I stepped it up with these questions, and the fact that we used the same quiz is hilarious.
That is really funny. But what's not really funny is the fact that I forgot to pull up the Immaculate Grid. So let me just look it up right now.
That's not very funny. That's not
I
funny at
know.
all.
I know.
We're an
I
hour and
mean,
20.
what?
You didn't realize that? What are you
No,
doing?
I
Sure.
literally didn't.
I bet you
Uh,
your mom's sleeping right now.
Probably. She doesn't care.
I don't have any comments from Mark.
I know, it's really sad.
Gosh.
I even told him to comment about something
About the
about
TCU game?
no, about some other thing. Oh, about Portland State.
Oh.
Anyways, let's do this one. This one it makes me upset because these are pretty common and this one's pretty common. I know this one already. I'm just going to say it. Kurt Warner. I mean, if you didn't know that, you're a total little boy. Um, this one, 4+ interceptions thrown in one game. Vince Young, obviously. That's probably going to be really high. Oh, 5.717 isn't that bad. Do you have anything to say?
I'm thinking of that one right there.
Which one?
The one you're doing right now, but I don't think it's. No,
Were you
yours probably.
gonna think were you gonna think Alex Smith or something?
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Is Alex Smith?
This one's pretty easy also. These four were pretty easy. Jake Plummer, obviously. Um, this one's also really easy. McCole Hardman. These are really easy. That's gonna hurt our rarity score. Um,
L.A. Chiefs. Don't know.
oh, did Demarcus Robinson, right? Right?
I don't know.
This one, Roman Gabriel, I think. I'm not even gonna ask you anymore.
I've never even heard of that person. So yeah.
He's a quarterback. Played in 62 to 77. Is is Thomas Jones? Was he a New York Jet? Yes, he was. This one,
Who is it? Jets who?
Eagles. Do you think Ken O'Brien played for the Eagles? You know, the quarterback?
No, I don't know that quarterback.
Oh, it's Brian spelt weird. Yeah. What a weirdo. Um Oh my gosh. 0.67 rarity?
Wow, that's a good one.
No one be guessing that. That was good. If we didn't have McCole Hardman and Kurt Warner, that'd be huge.
Who would be another one from Kurt Warner or from L.A. to bring that down?
I'll honestly say I have no clue. I didn't think that far ahead.
About time you don't know.
Well, I don't know. I I guess we have to talk about some baseball since it's already on the sheet, but I don't really want to, but we're going to anyway. Let's talk some baseball. We got the Pirates beating the Cardinals. Actually, no, we're only talking about what happened today in baseball. We got the Cubs beat the Reds 15-7. Phillies beat Brewers 4-2. Marlins beat Nationals 6-4. Mets 6-3 win over the Mariners. Tigers 3-2 win over the White Sox. We'll be talking about the White Sox later. Um, Red Sox 7-3 win over the Royals. 6-4 Cardinals over Pirates. 6-5 Rangers over Twins. 7-5 Blue Jays over Rockies. Surprising. 10-6 Athletics over Angels. Touchdown! Florida State goes up on number 5 LSU after getting that interception. They lead 30-17. Extra point waiting. 6-2 Rays over the Guardians. 8-5 Orioles over the Diamondbacks. 4-0 Padres over the Giants. 3-1 Braves lose to the Dodgers. And 6-1 Yankees defeat the Astros. And now let's look at the standings. I haven't looked at the standings in a bit. Uh-oh. I will say, if you look at the AL West, the Rangers aren't in first. But neither are the Astros. The Mariners come in from third place. Breaking news, Florida State takes a 31-17 lead after the Jordan Travis-led Seminoles drive down the field and score a touchdown after the interception. They take a 31-17 lead in the fourth quarter. Anyways, back to you in the baseball world, Jesse.
How does I got a question for you. I don't watch a lot of baseball. I like going to games and mainly drinking and just because I know the game. 70-61 is Houston, and the Texans are 76-60. Is it because they haven't played that game yet? While they're sitting in the
The
standings.
Rangers are 75-60. The Rangers are 75-60. Yeah, it's because they haven't played enough games yet. Duh. Like, come on, man. Orioles still lead the East. Twins lead the Central. Brewers and Braves lead their divisions. And the Dodgers, 14.5 up on the Diamondbacks, who controlled that division during the All-Star break. And now we go to a little lighter or sadder news. At the White Sox versus Guardians game, there was a shooting in the stadium. So my question that got answered, I don't know if you heard this, but do you know how they got the shooter got the gun in to the stadium?
No, I did not hear that.
She reportedly snuck the gun past the metal detector by hiding it in folds of her belly fat.
Really?
That's what my source says. Yeah. So what we know is 3 women were injured in left field bleachers in section 161 during the 4th inning. No weapons were recovered, nor have any arrests been made. The White Sox said their medical personnel didn't initially know the woman was suffering gunshot wounds. Over the weekend, they released security video of the shooting, which shows nearby fans appearing not to notice gunshots. The interim police chief said that the gunfire likely came from inside the ballpark, countering early reports suggested the woman could have been shot by errant bullets from outside the stadium. So it could have been outside the stadium, but we have reports now that it wasn't. And it says it grazed by one of the women's face. So that's just not an ideal situation if you're in Chicago.
No.
Yeah, just not an ideal situation. And well, here's
It
my
doesn't.
question. Here's my question for you. Changing subjects for a second. What do you think um the odds are that mom's asleep?
100%. If
A
she just
hundred
texts you
percent.
pain, I'll be mad. Oh, come on. Come on.
Anyways, let's wrap up this episode with a great game of 20 questions that mother will be able to enjoy because she's awake, hopefully. Here we go. Let's start. You ask me the questions.
You want me to ask you the questions?
That's what I said, isn't it?
All right.
I'm glad you have ears. I'm glad you have ears. Hurry up before I tee you up again for running out the shot clock.
AFC.
I don't know. Yes. No. No, not in the AFC.
East.
No.
North.
Yeah, no.
South.
Wait, how many is that? That's East. South is the
That's
4th.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Oh, my gosh.
It's not.
What?
This is not a question. Is that a yes or a no? Is it
No,
Tampa or
he's
no?
not on the. He's not on the Buccaneers.
Saints.
Yeah.
Are you sure this time? I don't want to.
That's a question. 7.
No, it's
That's your
not.
7th. Yes, it is. Let's listen to your 8th. Quarterback. That is no. That's your 8th question.
Offense.
That's your 9th question. Yes.
Yes. Running back.
Yes. That's your 10th question. Do you know their running back? I'll give you a hint. He's suspended.
I don't know. I don't watch it that close. Is it Kamara?
11 questions. Alvin Kamara.
I got one. I got one.
11 questions. It took you. Not bad, bud.
I had to make sure. You said Tampa, yes, and then it
You're
was
lucky
no.
you're lucky I'm not going to give you 12 questions because of the other one. So no, you get 11.
Okay.
AFC.
Hold on, I gotta get my thing up here so I know I'm making.
Shot clock's running out.
Yes.
West.
No.
East.
No.
North.
Yes.
Okay. Bengals.
No.
Ravens.
No.
Browns.
Yes.
How many is that?
You're at 7. You're
So
asking.
8 is No, but I didn't ask you a yes or no question. Offense.
No.
Myles Garrett.
No.
Ooh. I really thought it was going to be Myles Garrett, and because we were just talking about him.
So you're at 10.
I feel like so it's not Myles Garrett. Who could it? Are they okay? Well, if they're not actually on the Browns, I'm gonna get upset.
Yep. I pulled up the roster. They are on the 53-person roster.
Okay, I'm gonna lose today, but I'm gonna beat you in the long run. You might have won this battle, but you will not win the war. Is he a starter?
Oh. I honestly don't know that question.
So
look.
that doesn't count then. That question doesn't count.
What do you mean that doesn't count? You counted.
Well, if you don't know the answer, you were supposed to know the answer. No, if you don't know the answer to a question, there is no point in asking a question if you don't know the answer. Is it Zadarius Smith?
No.
That's 11.
12.
Is it Juan Thornhill?
No.
Greg Newsome?
14.
Anthony Walker?
15.
Denzel Ward?
What are we at? 16?
Yeah.
No.
Shelby Harris?
No.
Dalvin Tomlinson?
No. Are you at 20 yet?
I'm at 18.
Okay.
Rodney McLeod?
No.
I don't know. Tony Fields?
No. That should be 20.
No, this is the last one. Grant Delpit?
No.
Who
You
was it?
didn't ask one question. and it would have solved all those questions.
What question?
You didn't ask if it was on defense.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You
Yes,
said
I
if it was,
did.
said offense.
Yeah, and you said no.
Yeah. That doesn't mean he's on defense.
You're such a cheater. You didn't tell me if he was a starter or not.
I can't tell you if he's a starter.
Is it Dustin Hopkins?
Yes.
I'm done.
The only reason I picked him
Hope
the
you
only
guys
reason I picked him
enjoyed.
is I looked up trades. And he was a kicker. So I was like, kicker trades. This will be payback for picking up that guy from Dallas. And I had no idea who that was.
I hope you guys enjoyed, because I sure did. We'll see you next time, I guess, on Agree to Disagree. Done with this.
Trades.